Hey folks, so that little match you would just seen was myself versus Gigi. I had the team which had Morris in there. Gigi is a Twitch streamer that I follow. She's good fun, worth watching. She very much engages with the community when playing, and that's an example of it where she'll actually do something like, playing weird versions of RTA, which in that case it was only level 1 monsters allowed, with no runes. And so I picked this guy, partly because he was one of the few level 1 monsters I had available to use, but also because his RNG-ness, his RNG-ness makes him quite useful even without violence. So, in case you're unaware, the Dice Magicians pretty much all have, if they roll doubles, they get additional turns. So that's not a violent to do with anything to do with violent, that's in their natural kit. And the reason that makes these guys quite powerful or useful is because when they runed violent, every time they get an additional turn from their own skill, it resets the violent proc. So in case you're unaware, violent is meant to be a 22% chance of proccing. So when it happens, if it goes, after the first one, it then decreases by a further 45% chance. So 22 minus 45% of that 22. So it's nearly half. It'd be like 12-ish, 12, 13% chance of getting another violent proc. And again, it reduces like that. So violent works like that. Now, if this gets a proc out of its own abilities, skills, and both skill 1 and skill 2 roll, if they roll doubles, Morris will get an additional turn. That will reset the violent proc. So essentially you can have Morris and the other Dice Magicians get additional turns over and over again. So really can abuse the violent proccing. So skill 1 is just about putting on debuffs. Skill 2 can stun, put some debuffs. But the reason people like Morris is the last one, to live or to die, the passive. Rolls 2 dice at the start of each turn. If an ally dies, to revive all dead allies if you get the same number. The ally will be revived with more HP as the sum of the numbers increase. So if I roll 2 6s, that's significant revive for the monsters that died. So at the moment, there's a bit of silliness. That Morris, by the way, is the Morris that I played in that match against ZG about 3 days ago. So I've gone, he's fantastic. I mean, I've always liked him, but after that match I thought, why not? I'll build him. So I did. So I built him pretty quickly. On that day, I just went, raised him up to level 35 5-star and 6-starred him, and then got it to max level on 6-star on the same day. Anyway, let's just do a bit of a test run. Because I put him on Marine to defense for now, and I'll do that. Alright, so let's see how this goes. Hopefully you'll see some of his RNG-ness happen. Like, well, there you go, you got a proc there. I'm going to try and take out the Vanessa first. So this is the arena defense. I've just done it as a bit of a silly defense, nothing to be too serious about. Okay, yeah, well, you're dead. And now we might see him do a revive. So we'll see what happens in a second. I'll try and stun him. Now the trick to... the best counter to a Morris is to try and stun him. If you can stun him, his passive won't hit off. Oh, there we go. This is back. Will I lose to my own... Oh, let's see, look at that. There's 3 procs there. I think one was to do with his ability, not to do with violence. I actually came across an article where someone he's built his Amana. So, oh my god, look at that. He's going bonkers. The RNG is in his favour. He built his Amana attack build, which I wouldn't have thought of doing, to be honest. Look at that. See? He's just got... So far, the defense Morris has been violent procking like there's no tomorrow. Partly because of his skills and partly because he's on violence. I'm doing it. Here we go. Didn't get doubles, so that's good. Oh, didn't get doubles again, so that's good. He's going to annoy me because he keeps stunning my units. I'll just keep trying to kill him. Okay, well, that should hopefully be the end of Morris on his side. And there goes my Vanessa. No resurrect yet. I have seen Morris's turn the tide of a battle. Now, I wouldn't take Morris into RTA. I don't think... There we go. There comes back my Vanessa. I wouldn't take him into RTA. I don't think he's an RTA level monster, but he is good for certain Labyrinth levels. So maybe I'll have a look and see if I can get him in Labyrinth. He's also good in Siege and in Guild Battles. Look, there goes my Vanessa again. Didn't bring her back. But I mean, what makes him also good is he's one of the few revivers out there that can just continue doing it. There's no cooldown to... Oh, he's killing my Vanessa. That's not very nice. It's my own... It's Vanessa. He's killing my Camilla. It's my own Camilla killing my own Camilla. Still didn't do a double roll. Oh. Let's resurrect Vanessa with my mana. There we go. Test complete. So you saw a lot of violent proccing. You saw a couple of resurrections. Nothing. Oh, do I get anything nice? Not really. Nothing too fantastic. Let's see if there's any in Siege worth doing. Is there anyone? See, this is all single. This is all single. Yeah. Okay. Excuse me for a second. I'm just trying to work this out. Just trying to work out how to reuse it, maybe. I'm tempted to put him there, just as the funny haha thing. I need a healer if I want to last. There. No, okay, so okay. Let's do that. I'll do that. This is a very bad idea. I don't reckon that will survive at all. That's is that my blue one or my shield? Do that. Or I can either do that. Yeah, no, we'll do that. I'll hopefully be able to double time. I'm a slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a goddamn mess. Hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Whole life never when I knew enough to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Alrighty. Okay. I don't know how this will work. I don't think it will work actually, but we'll see what happens. Okay. Now my aim is to try and take out that Skogul as soon as I can. It would be a pain. Do it again. Stun? No, why would that stun? Violent proccing is helping, so. Okay, actually, because it's got death broken. Stun? Oh, got doubles. Oh, doubles again. Oh, doubles again. See, that's how RNG broken is that. That was none of those were violent procs, by the way. That was all the skills within. Oh, there we go. Oh, we're getting the heal because he got a heal block on him. Thanks to good old Morris. Morris is being very useful today. Yeah, I'll do that. Die? No, die? Oh, roll doubles. Yeah, no, we'll kill you. There we go. Out goes the annoying. But yeah, as you can see, Morris, he didn't resurrect anyone, which is fine. He's just pure RNG-ness. RNG-ness. That sounds really... Is this just me? I mean, I know that's not a word, but that just sounds dodgy, doesn't it? I'm going to try and stop saying that. Yeah, he can really turn the tide of things. He's got... I would be winning. I would have won this run because of him in this team, even though the other two are... I mean, look at that! Look how many procs he's doing! Look, and they're not violent. They were all procs to do with his skill, I think. I'll have to check the replay. But as you can see, he's quite an OP unit. He's very useful for his reviving skills. None of the rest of these are actually... Oh no, that one's a full one. Do you reckon? Do you reckon we could do that? Is it worth risking? Is it worth giving it a shot? If I am, I'll be bringing him down the bottom. There. Bring him down the bottom. I could do that. Try that. I don't know if that's going to work. We can always find it. Oh, I'll just find it. There we go. We'll just find it. I'm being cheeky. It's a very cheeky team to take. I'm going to take that in the top. Actually, I don't know what best stat on here. Actually, no, bring you. I'm going to bring best stats. Sorry, as you can tell, I'm really thinking and it's hurting my brain. It depends if he's got the range. We'll find out. Okay, we'll just try it. We'll just try this. Oh, well, we can bring any real range. What's the bet his friend's going to resist this? Let's find out. She's close enough to resist it. She's almost survived that. Alright, we'll take that out. Goodbye, friend. Just gonna try and kill one of these, because twins are deadly when there's two of them. They're actually deadly still on their own, but it's when you got two of them that you got to really be careful. As you can see, I'm really abusing the violent procs with, well, not violent procs, but the Diana in this. Alright, yeah, I'm going to reset that one. Oh, did you freeze? He froze one. Do that. Oh, ouch. Okay. No, I want the heal block there. Okay, still a chance. Didn't get a violent proc there. No, we'll just do that. Get rid of it. Oh, double roll. Yeah, okay, we'll take that. So far you can just see how much RNG he can be like. Didn't provoke, sorry, not proc. That's fine, I can handle that. What do I do again? There we go. I mean, you didn't really see much. I mean, you got a couple of procs there. But they were probably more violent related procs. My guild's going to be annoyed at me because I did the rule that I keep telling them not to do, which is overkill. But I do not want to be doing a video. Because all of these guys, they're full. Normally you should take those full ones. I've done a video about it earlier on, so it explains about guild wars. Yeah, I'm going to take on that one. Yeah, we'll do this one. Okay. Okay. What would I... Oh, no, Morris against that won't work at all, in fact, because he... I know this guy well because I've got him in my second account. He prevents revives. So obviously I'm going to bring Morris into the top team. He's got that. So I want to make sure I get in front. Is that going to be enough to get in front? I don't know. I don't know. I could do that, maybe. I mean, that's pretty fast, so that would have a chance to get in front. Normally I would go for a healer. I'm not getting a healer now. And I'm deliberately going there. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll see what happens. Down the bottom, I will use you. I will use you. Hopefully Morris can do 3 for 3 for me. He's just a fun RNG monster to use. Let's see. Okay, let's see if I can just prevent skills. I can. It's the stun. I want to get rid of that Beth. Go for it. Oh, almost got rid of Beth with my runner hard. No, I'll just get rid of that while I can. Okay, glancing hits. We like this. No, I'll just do that for now. Death break. Yeah, death break. And AoE stun. There we go. Yeah, you're dead. That was easy. Rolls again. Rolls again. Sorry, it's just too funny to watch. It's just too funny to watch. There we go. Oh my god, he just rolled doubles as well, so he would have got another turn after that. Alright, let's do that. I want to get rid of you as soon as I can. No, he's not going to die. Dang it! Jason ruins everything. Alright, we'll go for that. Now, the downside of the demon actually is that he will prevent, your own units from reviving as well. So if he's on your team, he will prevent your own units from reviving. Yeah, we'll do that for the speed buff on the ninja. No, didn't work. Okay, good. Nice. And yeah, I'll do that just to finish off the chase. Boom, that should be dead. Alright, so you probably didn't get to see him as much as I would like. I'm just aware this video's already gone over 20 minutes. But yeah, Morris, if you haven't got a reviver and you're thinking about who to get, this guy is pretty worthwhile. He's very easy to build. Violent is generally considered the best option for him. It just matches well with the procs. I actually would love to get better runes on this guy, but I've got some of my better violent speed sub runes on other units. Think about him. As for Gigi, just a bit of a shout out for her. If you want to see her stuff, go to Twitch, put in the name that should pop up. That's her Twitch handle, so it should pop up at the bottom there. Just put that in, go for a search. She's quite worthwhile watching. The community there is pretty good too. Yeah, just thought I'd do a bit of a spotlight on Morris. He's pretty good fun to play with. And yeah, that will be it for this one. Karo signing off.